Heat is a masterpiece in terms of crime saga and Los Angeles epic. Starring Al Pacino and Robert De Niro in one of their best films ever, it follows the tale of cops and robbers and the consequences of their actions on the lives of people living in Los Angeles. My name is Jeremy, and I host Listening to the Movies on 101.7 Silver Radio or on www.civl.ca. I play classic hits from great film soundtracks, and I have returned to make a video review about this film. I haven't made a video in a while, but I have been constant with Michael Mann films, and since this is my favorite film of all time, I didn't just want to do it, I needed to do it. Heat is Michael Mann's masterpiece. Everything he has worked on up until 1995 was working towards this movie. His work on Miami Vice and making films like Thief and LA Takedown and other works all honed his skills in both writing and filmmaking for this movie. In fact, everything he has made afterwards has always been inspired or borrowed from this film. Collateral especially, since it took place in Los Angeles and followed the same degree of deeper look into the criminal life. But while Collateral is an amazing movie, Heat is still better. When people think of Heat, most of them think of the amazing shootout scene. It was pretty amazing, and put together with intense angles, thunderous sound work, and terrifying realism. The bounding movements used by De Niro and his crew are used by military in real-life combat. Providing tactical and weapon training, former SAS soldier and author of Bravo 20 Andy McNabb helped train the actors and helped make this scene the amazing gun battle that it is. But for me, the first thing I think of is Al Pacino and Robert De Niro sitting down in an LA cafe diner talking about their jobs, and despite knowing that nothing will change, they still slightly admire each other. These two pretty much are trying to outact each other in this scene, but they help provide extreme insight into their lives and what makes them who they are. The film itself is about Neil McCauley, a master thief who has caught the attention of obsessive LA detective Vincent Hannahan. Hannahan begins to scope out Neil as he begins to plan his next score. All the while, crimes and characters are interacting with each other. Hannah's marriage is falling apart, and Neil is beginning to question his own strict rule set. After the opening heist goes violent, Neil tries to kill off the weak link, Waingro, but he escapes. Waingro later takes vengeance by tipping off the cops to Neil's big heist. After a massive gun battle and the loss of one of his comrades, Neil is forced to try and escape with his woman, but the need to act out vengeful justice against Waingro is too much as he hunts him down and kills him. Hannahan finds him and chases Neil through an airport. After a flash-second gun battle, Neil is mortally wounded and tells Hannah that he told him that he was never going back to prison. Hannah holds Neil's hand as he fades away, and Vincent looks out across the city of Los Angeles while Moby's God Falling Over the Face of the Waters plays into the credits. An amazing ending. The characters in this film are incredible. Michael Mann most likely had a story bible for each of these characters, being somewhere over 50 pages long. Mann thinks about their parents, their childhoods, their upbringings, and what events they came across in their lives. Pacino's Vincent Hannahan is a confident, obsessive robbery-homicide detective whose addiction to the hunt fuels his intuition but ruins his personal life. De Niro's Neil McCauley is a cool, calculating, and merciless thief who takes down scores with precision and deadly accuracy. His strict set of rules makes him efficient but lonely. These two characters are amazing, but everyone else in this film plays an important part as well. A massive cast with many interconnecting stories is one of the most amazing feats about Heat. Despite the many stories going on, Mann was able to make them interconnect with each other, and they all come to a definite climax. Another amazing thing about Heat is the dialogue. There are so many great scenes involving witty and deep dialogue, as well as empowering dialogue.
Yeah, who's this?
You know what this is.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I sent a guy to deliver the package.
He didn't call. Is everything right?
Tell you what, forget the money.
What?
Forget the money.
It's a lot of money. What are you doing? What do you mean, forget the money?
What am I doing? I'm talking to an empty telephone.
I don't understand.
Because there was a dead man on the other end of this fucking line.
The soundtrack for Heat is a fluid mix of instrumental and deep orchestral music. While it doesn't have the bounding rump of an Hans Zimmer score, perhaps, it has the feel of an 80s Miami crime film with the edge of a 90s touch. Elliot Goldenthal's score is deep and highly immersive. I find that every time I listen to it driving at night, I feel I am in Los Angeles cruising the nightlife even though I live in muggy Canada. Additional music provided by the Kronos Quartet and Moby really make the soundtrack genuine. Moby's New Dawn Fades has an awesome guitar riff, and God Falling Over the Face of the Waters provides a deep and sensual tune to the final climax of the film. Other songs, like the smooth night guitar music from Ultramarina by Canada's own Michael Brook, or the intense heist beats of Force Marker by Brian Eno, helps build this into a great film soundtrack, as well as a score. The lack of lyrics may turn some people away, but I would definitely suggest this for a long solo drive if you have anywhere to go, somewhere, say, like Sun Peaks for the Spartan race. Yay! Heat is an amazing movie. I cannot say that enough. It is one of the most influential films of all time, in my opinion. It has inspired many other films and video games and has set a benchmark for story and character. I would recommend this to anyone who wants to watch an amazing film about crime, character, and Los Angeles. If you guys want to listen to the recording of both shows, yes, I did two about this film, check out the first few links in the description. To check out what I've been playing for the past while and what I'm going to play next, click the final link for the Facebook page. I apologize for my absence, but I have been busy with work and school, and I honestly haven't felt motivated to continue this part of my radio show as it really doesn't get any attention. I may try to come back and do a review here and there, but unless something drastically changes, I may not really be wanting to come back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, by the way, though. Thanks for watching, guys.